Yo, back again with another Thursday Night Live. TNF Live. Uh, I may be going to Riot Fest tomorrow. We'll see. That is my plan tomorrow. So this is the pre-Riot Fest festivities, so to say. And I need to find my cigar. Good evening. The LFD cigar. Brooklyn, why are you going to decline, yo? Why are you starting this already? Starting all bugging. Let's get window in here. Brooklyn, starting off bugging. Yo,
What's up?
Brooklyn, starting off bugging already. She already declined. Oh, man. I'm tired. I got a big ass blister on my hand. I gotta tell a story about that. It was my fault. So, this past Sunday, I, of course, had some drinks. Sunday is my Sunday fun day, of course. You know, had some
Yep.
drinks, watching football and everything. And in my non-sober mind, this lighter was not lighting up. Oh, Johnny, this lighter was not lighting up. And I went to go put some I put some butane on there, and I'm sitting there. It's in the middle of the day. I'm sitting there like this, clicking it and stuff, and I'm thinking like it's still not lighting up. So I had the clever idea, clever meaning dumb as hell, idea to put my hand over it to see if I can feel the flame. Right?
hmm
I had my hand like this close. I lit it up, and that bitch burned the shit out of me.
Whoa, listen.
Yeah, because of this lighter and because I was too drunk to think out.
I was getting ready to say, what kind of tequila was you drinking?
You know, I hate it like
You
this.
can't blame me now.
I was drinking. I honestly wasn't even drinking tequila. I was drinking. I was drinking bourbon. No, actually, I was. I was drinking Tapatio tequila. I just was.
You don't
I
even
don't.
remember what he.
I don't even remember why. I don't even remember why. I think it's because I woke up so early. I woke up at like 3:40 or something like that a.m. I have no idea why. Then I went out and played softball, came back, got cleaned up, and then went out to my son's soccer game. Ran from the soccer game to the football game. So yeah, yeah.
So I had. I know I ain't been on here in a while, so I actually just came on here to show you the man cave real quick.
Nice.
Just walked in on my lunch break. So we
It's coming
start
along,
over.
man.
It's pretty much finished. I'm just adding my little
Dope.
amendment. So you know you got to have the Bears wall.
Of course, of course.
Just a little seating area here with the chairs and everything.
Yeah.
You got the little bar over here, the fridge.
Nice. Hey, Emma.
I keep some bottles. I keep some bottles out here, but I keep all the good ones in the house because, you know,
Of course.
people come in and just get the crap. So you
They
can't
go
just,
crazy, right?
Right.
yeah,
You can't just have them grabbing anything and everything.
you know, I had to do the cigar boxes on the wall over there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had to do a mic wall. Had to do a little Kobe shrine.
Y'all old heads in the mic.
You did. Y'all LBJ fans. I ain't gonna say he ain't y'all GOAT. I'm just saying he ain't the GOAT.
Hey, you rock with what you rock with, man.
No
So
question.
I'm on. I'm gonna be coming down there here probably like uh, end of October, beginning of November. So I'm definitely gonna slide through, man.
Door's gonna be open. You already know.
Yeah. Uh, I haven't been down there to visit anybody in a long time. It's been like shit, like over 2 years since I've been down in that area.
Really?
Yeah,
What about Danville?
2 years.
That too?
Yeah,
That's home, right?
yeah.
You need to get home a little more often, bro. I get up to Chicago at least once a month.
I just be so busy, man. With between baseball and TLA,
Right.
I'll be
I
busy.
feel you.
Like tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be going to Riot Fest all day
Hey,
tomorrow.
hey, Emily.
I'm probably gonna be going to Riot Fest tomorrow all day, and then Saturday, my son has soccer in the morning, and then baseball in the afternoon, and then I'm resting up because then it's football Sunday. So
Right.
I don't want to be going down there, getting in, and then have to wake up early to drive back up here to come get it in football Sunday.
Right.
So
And my grandson, he plays on. My grandson playing on Sunday, so with custody of him, we at every game now. So just be making sure, hoping his games don't be during the time the Bears come on.
right, yeah. So, but late October, I should be able to get down there. Like if the U of I game on the 21st is early enough, I'm gonna come down there on the 21st.
Tailgate.
Yeah, tailgate. If it's an 11 a.m. game, I'm gonna come down there, tailgate, go to the game, and then come back up here because I may have an event up here on the 21st in downtown Chicago.
Gotcha. Okay. That sounds like a plan. I just was touching base with you, man. I was pulling up to the driveway. I'm like, let me show him the man cave right quick. I was just coming here on my lunch break right quick from work. I'm gonna get ready to get my butt back to work. But my birthday tomorrow, so
Happy birthday,
I don't know how
bro.
long. Yeah,
Happy
appreciate it. I don't know how long. Appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate
Yeah,
you
man.
showing the man cave, man.
It's all love. Like I said, whenever you want to come down here, you can shoot an episode for me. I don't care. I would love that.
Most definitely. Well,
All
my
right, bro. Y'all take it
boys
easy.
is here. All right.
All right.
Brooklyn, don't say sir if you're not gonna hop on. If you're gonna
Who
decline the
next?
invite.
Who next?
All right, I'm gonna send. Emily hasn't been on in a while. Brooklyn, stop declining. What was the whole thing about yesterday? Like, what was she talking about? I completely caught it. I didn't catch anything on what they were talking about yesterday.
We're talking about what? I mean, from last Thursday?
Were you on the live yesterday when
Mm-hmm.
her and Kenny were talking about something about what happened last week?
Nothing. Water on the bridge.
I don't even know what they were talking about. I'm just curious.
Water on the bridge. You was there, so if you don't know, then you was sleeping.
I was at baseball all day. So,
Yeah.
what up, Emily?
Hey,
What you pouring up?
nothing.
Sure.
She's
Nothing.
shaking her head. She's shaking her head. You ain't straight me started.
She is a guilty.
He's
She's
smiling.
guilty nothing. Yep. Like she had
Mhm.
something special she about to pour up.
No, I have a whole closet, but no.
Window pouring up some scotch.
Yep.
I just
It's
picked
been
up.
a
I said, what's that?
I said it's been a year since Brownie. That was the last time I saw him.
Yeah. Me and you got to talk offline about next year.
That's true.
so we can work something out.
Sounds good.
Have you had this before?
Spiteful?
Yeah.
I haven't had their Oktoberfest. I've had the Goddamn Pigeons, and there's another one they've had.
What a name.
What? That's the name of it.
I know, what a name.
This is my first time. I say it's spitful
This is
in the
brick tea right here.
real, but it's spiteful. That brick
Spitful
tea
was
is,
a skating brand, right?
yeah. I don't know. I was in a rush. I just said the name. Didn't hit me that it's spiteful instead of spitful until after I was typing it. I was like, shit, I said it's spiteful, not spitful. Like, all right, well, whatever.
I
Yeah.
said close enough.
Yeah, close enough. And I
So
typed
you
in
said,
the caption. Yeah, that brick tea is, yeah, that brick tea is something serious. But I also have the Cenote and Yell. This is probably one of my favorite
Okay.
everyday pours. It's
okay.
one of my favorite everyday sippers right here. Uh, it's like a toasted caramel is like the prominent flavor, like a toasted caramel to like a toasted almond.
Okay. Yeah,
Smooth.
Emily, you've been out for a while, yeah. So I made a bracket that basically tastes like a tea wrapped in a honey bourbon blanket.
That sounds
And
phenomenal.
you get a little lemon hit from the lemon peel.
That sounds perfect.
It is. And you're not. Why aren't you drinking?
Because I'm good. I'm chilling.
Are you taking a hiatus?
Facts.
Or getting ready for the weekend, one of the two.
Also facts. I'm going to a Bears game. I'm going to the Bears Tampa game
You want to
on
Bears
Sunday.
temp? Nice.
Yeah, it'll be my first NFL game. I'm excited.
Well, I mean, you're watching two shitty teams play.
It'll be
So,
perfect.
what up, Lee?
What up, cousin?
What
I can't call it.
Sutter?
I'm trying to have some drinks.
Hey, man. You know how we get down.
Yes, sir. This
Well,
is my this is my
Yep.
Riot Fest pregame.
I don't even know what Riot Fest is. What is that?
You don't know what Riot Fest is?
I do not.
Why Emily just dropped?
Right? I was like, I'm sorry. I ain't mean.
Right. Maybe it was an accident. I don't know. But no, hey, buddy.
What up, Miles? They
Riot
just,
Fest. No,
yeah, what is
Riot Fest is like a metal, like punk rock music festival.
That's what it sounded like. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, like a lot of mosh pits, a lot of like metal, like punk bands of all different levels of the
Okay.
the genres.
Yeah.
Like last year, My Chemical Romance was the headliner on Friday.
Mm.
Got to watch Sublime. Lupe Fiasco was at one of the shows as well.
Wait, pause. Wait. Sublime. They still perform.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about
Interesting.
that. I don't know how I feel about that.
Honestly, man,
Is it
dope? It was dope.
Okay.
It was real dope. For
Man.
me, the one song that I really wanted to hear, I got to hear it, was from Sublime, was Santeria.
Okay.
And that was, hey,
What
that
I
was real
got
dope.
and what I got and doing time. Doing time is my joint.
Right. What I got is, that's just like that's a classic.
Yeah.
That's one of their classics.
Yeah.
Everyone knows,
Uh-oh.
Hey, B, Tanya. But
That's my
to
big
me,
cuz. That's my big cousin, yo.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
What up, big cuz?
Daniel, what up? Yeah, man.
But Lupe Fiasco, he performed. The one song I wanted to hear him perform was All Star.
Okay.
The one was like, if you are what you say you are.
Yeah.
Like
With
he
Matthew,
performed that. He
what-
performed that. I'm like, look, I'm done. I'm good.
okay.
I left the festival after that.
Okay.
He,
That's what's dude name? Matthew Santos. That's the hook dude.
yeah,
That okay. Yeah.
yeah. No, but he also performed Kick Push. You know, everyone knows him from Kick Push.
Got
You
it.
know,
You got it.
so
Who's headlining this year?
I have no clue.
That's a
Honestly,
great way to go into a festival. Like, man, I'm gonna go in here and kick it regardless.
yeah,
There's business being conducted
yeah,
while you're there. You
yeah.
might know.
Lalo Tequila is legit, man. El Campo, Lalo Tequila is legit. I like Lalo. Lalo.
There was a cat, I forget his name, that I follow, and he's real heavy on. He's a bartender about the tequilas, and he was saying that. And I'm the only reason I'm asking because Guy Fieri's gonna be in Memphis on Friday, but he was saying that he was surprised by the Guy Fieri tequila, like it was actually wild decent.
I don't know why he's surprised. That
Because he
shit is
doesn't
good.
Lucifer, I think is his name. He's a bartender dude.
Yeah,
He hates it.
that guy. I don't. You know.
I have no idea.
What's that?
I said I'm not a tequila aficionado, so I'm asking you.
No, I've loved Santo Tequila from the time that they launched. And if you look back, like, so my first post about Santo Tequila was September 21st, 2020. The reason why I remember that is because I looked it up recently.
Gotcha.
But I've been talking about Santo since they launched. And I've had every single Santo expression besides for their high proof.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of them has hit on one level or another. They're in Yeho. I mean, that shit is delicious.
But I'm getting back into tequila, so you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to see. I'm always trying to look a little bit. You know, I've been messing where I'm at, but you know, I'm trying to get into the the less smoky. You know, but I mean, I've been checking a little bit. I'm sorry, Wendell, I cut you off.
You good. I mean, I'm in experimented too. I mean, between anejos, some done in different kind of barrels. I like mezcals because of the smoke.
Right.
You know, that's why I'm drinking right now.
Okay. Been on the mezcal mules.
So I like I like my scotches, that smoky scotch.
Yeah, come
So
on.
that's what I'm drinking right now.
I get you. That's dope. But
yeah, but the one guy you mentioned, like, so I really don't what abrasive when it comes to like what some of these influencers are talking about. I always look at it as like I tell people take it with a grain of salt because a lot of these guys are only going to say something because they are getting paid or that's the only bottle they got for free. So they always highly promote, they always hype up bottles that they got for free. As opposed where like if you're someone and they only drink a certain bottles that everyone says, oh, this is great. So they'll go out and they'll drink those bottles in order to promote them. You know, but like,
yes, I do love that sake.
really,
like,
all kinds, man. I got $140 bottle sitting on the shelf right now.
I need somebody to walk me through it because I've never seen a sake that I've enjoyed. But yeah, but
I
no,
like my sake, but I want to do a sake hybrid.
Okay, of course.
Using that technique.
But yeah, like so.
Technique.
Of course, you know,
right.
But Tyler, like about like some of the cats, like the things he'll talk about is like clean.
Wait, before we get there, I'm going back to Riot Fest.
Yeah.
The headliner is Foo Fighters, and I'm fucking excited about that. You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? Yeah. Foo Fighters are the headliners.
I've never seen them live.
I'm about to see him live.
Ugh.
I'm about to see him live tomorrow.
Man.
You know, if everything works out, I'm going to see him live tomorrow.
All right. Hey, man, vicariously through you, because, bruh, I rock with the Foo Fighters.
Watch my story.
I will.
My story, I'm going to be posting.
Will.
You know, my story. What's that?
I was late to the Foo Fighters. One and One was the first album that was the album I got into that made me go backwards. I was late because I was, you know, I didn't like the singles up front, Learn to Fly and all that. I was like, I don't know why they didn't catch me, but they didn't at first. I love those records now. One of my partners, he sampled Everlong, gorgeous song. He sampled that, that's one of the best written love songs in the world to me. But
yeah,
but when One of One came out, I was working at the record store and we played it through, and I was like, man, I Will Come Back came on. I was ignoring the whole album. I Will Come Back came on, and I was like, hey man, let's run the album again because I need to hear what I missed. And from there, hey man, Dave Grohl, hey, him and the crew's all right with me. You know,
hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's two festivals that I like that are my headline festivals every year, it's Lollapalooza and it's Riot Fest.
Man, I need that freedom right there. I need that. Like my gig has always kind of held me down from getting to a lot of stuff. Lord willing, some things are gonna change. But you know, some of those music fests and all that. Like, I mean, like I need to do the Roots Picnic. I need to do Made. You know, I missed the Force tour this year. I wanted to do. I'm a hip hop head first before anything else. But you know, those things first. But I mean, you know, I would do Riot Fest. I would do a lot of stuff, man. Because I mean, I like music. You give me. I'm hypercritical, but because if I like something, I really like it. So I'm hypercritical. Like I'm critical of people I love, but I like music and I want to be able to move around and do those. You know, hopefully in the next couple months I'll be able to hit up more of these beer fests and just you know, being able to have that freedom in general is what I'm talking about.
Right.
So
I mean, hey, I tell everyone, you know, if you come to Lollapalooza, you get your ticket in, you can come kick it backstage with us on where we're at in the VIP area
when
that we're at.
is Lollapalooza?
It's usually it's either, depending on the year, it's either the first week first weekend of August,
Yeah, that's right.
or the last weekend of July. It just depends on the week.
I knew it was
Well, it depends on the year.
or ending of the summer. What are you drinking? I know you on the mezcal now.
Me?
On Tyler, yeah.
I'm drinking Spiteful Oktoberfest, and as a backer to Cenote, Tequila Influencers.
So, okay. So yeah, I'm about to jump into the Oktoberfest. I got to make a run. I'm gonna jump into the Oktoberfest and the Marses and whatever. I'm on a Dogfish Head Utopia Barrel 120, but I actually put a shot of Sam Adams Utopia in it. So it's I wasn't ready to work tomorrow, but whatever.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. No, but to get back to your the conversation we're having about tequila and like this stuff, like that's why like for me, any brand that wants, like, it doesn't matter if the brand is like brand new, or like if people will say they're bottom shelf or they're top shelf, or they're a brand that everyone is criticizing. Anyone wants to send a bottle to me to try and review on the website, I'm open to it, and I'm gonna try it. You know, I'm gonna try it with an open mind. But I also am looking for more and more brands to connect with artists and connect with different clients that I work with as well, and to have work with and collaborate with on events. But I still, like, when it comes to tequila, I keep a very open mind about it, and I don't sit here and I don't say, oh, because these 5 people said that this is great, and this is what everyone else is saying about it. I need to go ahead and follow the company line. Like, bro,
Right.
if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
I will
You know?
say that cat, when I started following, one of the things that I dug was he'll often try to highlight stuff that's like $40. It's inexpensive but good. So it's not like this is popular. He calling out stuff I've never seen. You know what I mean? And of course, I'm not the tequila guy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, when I go through stores, I kind of, I keep my eye out for anything and try to catch. And like like he was talking about, like he'll often talk about additive free and what the finish is and all that. It sounds informed, at the least. Like I'm ignorant, but you know what I mean? It sounds informed, and it's not one of those things like, it's like, but if it's a celebrity brand, he's usually going to cock over and on it. You know what I mean? Like he usually going to drop a deuce on it. Like,
yeah, exactly. And that's my whole thing. Okay. It's like the Dirty Sanchez, I will happily try out your tequila. DM me and send it for a review. I will happily try it out. If you want to come on right now, I just sent you an invite. You can come on and talk about your tequila. Let me know. But to me, this whole additive-free tequila craze, it's overhyped because literally the vast majority of tequilas, I would say 80 to 85% of tequilas are additive-free.
They just don't advertise.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, the additive-free thing is not a CRT. It's not a government official program. It is the program for Tequila Matchmaker, and and it doesn't. Silk City, I guarantee you, 90%. Once Tequila Matchmaker goes through all these different brands, so they start to come up, because the additive-free program didn't start until like 2020, 2021. So that's when the additive-free program started, right? So over the last 3 years, you see like 100 tequilas or whatever that's out there. The vast majority of them are made by the same people, made with the same process, just a different type of blend. It took you 2 years to do it because they're looking into all your books. They're looking into the whole program and everything. That's what they do. They look into your books. They look at your purchases and all the other stuff. But I'm telling you, the vast majority of the tequilas are additive free. That's why, same distilleries, some of them do use additives. Some of them do. But then when it comes to the additives on top of that, it's only 4 additives. It's glycerin for mouthfeel. It is oak extract for oak taste. It is syrup, like agave syrup or like Splenda for sweetener. And then it's food coloring for the color, to make it a darker color. Those are the only 4 additives that are allowed in there, and it's 1%. Like, as long as it's less than 1%, you go to the deli, right? I mean, shit. My dinner tonight was a smoothie, okay? It was just water, ice, mango, and blueberries. There are more additives in my smoothie, my fruit smoothie. There are more additives, preservatives, and pesticides in my fruit smoothie than there are in tequilas with additives in there.
I'll take that.
So, so to me, it's like, bro, if you're gonna sit here and talk about additives, I'm cool with that, right? But if you're gonna sit here and be upset about it, then live a completely free life. Don't go out and eat a Wendy's burger and then talk about you only drink additive-free tequila. You know what I mean? Like, you're contradicting yourself there, bro. You just put in 1 million more additives in your body than the 4 additives that any tequila with additives in there is going to put into your body.
Valid. That's valid, though. You know what I mean? It is like, it's different, but it's the same as how she order all that food and a Diet Coke. You know what I'm saying? Like the Yay lyric.
You order
the Diet Coke.
Right. You ordered a Big Mac, a large fry, a McFlurry. You had the dipping sauce. You ordered some chicken nuggets from McDonald's, but then you want to be healthy with the freaking Diet Coke.
Well, I mean, and which is not. But you know what I mean? But like, I'm a novice, so when I hear Like this is the thing. And this is not, it's not naivete. It is, everyone, regardless if it's a brand, if it's a product, if it's a person, everyone starts at 100, right? And then you work your way to 0. So if you're presenting yourself a certain way, I'm gonna sit and wait on you to bring yourself to 0 or stay at 100 or go to 95. So you know what I'm saying, like the way that hey, let me tell you something. These people are the true media personalities out of these influencers or whatever. I'm like, hey man, they actually take their training seriously, and they'll give you the not raw. They'll give you what sounds good. They'll highlight certain points and make it sound a certain way.
Right.
But to know glycerin, oak, food coloring, and agave, come on, man. Like, I mean, I got agave over here. I mean, I put that in my own junk. You know,
four little things you sitting there talking about are like the worst things in the world. Like, come on, bro.
You say additive to me, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking.
You think it's some long names.
Come
long
on,
names you don't want to know.
You know,
you think it's something that's dangerous.
Ingredients. You know what I'm saying? That I'm
right.
Man, it's gonna give me a headache. I'm gonna be sick. Eventually, it's gonna rot me. Not even trying to make fun of cancer. I'm saying, like, you know, like some of this stuff is wild. But if you, when they say additive free, they're talking about those 4 things. I'm like, so with the sweetener, I might be closer to a headache. It's about as far as it goes. I mean, you know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you said, I mean, we don't even have to get that serious. Like some of these people eat Starburst. Bruh, it's yellow number 5 and red number, you know what I'm saying? Red 40 and yellow 5. I'm like, hey man, we there.
Right.
You eat yourself I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if we don't do it. So I get that. I mean that's good things to know. Like I'm just asking, you know what I mean?
And the thing with the celebrity tequila and everything, right? You're starting to see a focus in it. It's going from all celebrity tequila was bad to all like celebrity tequilas were bad except for these. And beforehand it was all celebrity tequilas were bad. And then it became all celebrity tequilas were bad besides for Código 1530. And then it became all celebrity tequilas were bad besides for Isolito. Now it's all celebrity tequila bad, or besides for Santo, Isolito, that 15 other celebrity tequilas. Well, shit. Like I thought you said, all celebrity tequilas were bad in the first place. How you gonna go from all celebrity tequilas are bad except for these, and these? You talking nothing but shit. You're talking out your ass.
So, I mean, think about it with any kind of spirit. Like there are those that you just have for just drinking because they're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, I love a high-end bourbon, a high-end whatever, or a high-end whiskey or high-end whatever. I mean, but I'm not going to turn my nose up if you hand me a Crown and something. So somebody hands me Coro, or somebody hands me, what's the other joint I got? My people brought through some Lobos. I'm like, for a regular Friday, but if I'm trying to have that stuff that I swirl around,
right?
Discuss. I mean, that's but I'm more than likely gonna spend a little bit more bread for that. But I mean, but there's nothing wrong with drinking a Crown. There's nothing wrong with drinking, and I'm talking language. I know.
No, I drink Crown all the time. I'm a Crown.
Carolina in the building. What up?
What up?
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I mean, talking about it, like, I mean, like, you know, every tequila does not have to be some high-end sipping experience. The same way there's a high-end restaurant I'll go to. Hey, bro, you can't go to Cheesecake and enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, man, look, I can go to Cheesecake and have a good time and eat well. But that doesn't mean my palate doesn't take in when I go to the high-end joint with the fork-cut steak. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, so people are a little bit, I guess for lack of a better words, pretentious about all of it. I'll drink a Modelo while
Right.
I,
Hey,
but at the
hey, hey,
same,
hey, get out of here with the Modelo now.
Hey,
hey,
I enjoy a
I don't.
Modelo. I enjoy
Nah,
the
I'm
shit out of
fucking
a
with y'all.
Modelo.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you give me Corona X, I might drop a little grenadine in. We got red Coronas, we gonna kick it. But
Nah,
for
so
the
and I'm a big beer guy when I drink other type of beers, man. That's just you can't drink them shits every day, and then everybody doesn't appreciate craft beer. So I gotta have it at the house when other people come over. I
come
have to.
on, man, and when they're and when in Rome, let's if I made my crib Rome, we're gonna be Roman. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
You know, so the way I look at it, the way I look at tequila is like this. There are certain tequilas do not bring to my house, right? But that's because I will not enjoy
Like
them
what?
at my house. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like people hate Casamigos. I rock with Casamigos. I like
Okay.
Casamigos, but I do not like. I don't want you to bring it to my home because I'm never going to sip on Casamigos the same way I'll sip on Cenote. You know.
Okay.
But like if we're at a party, especially like if we're at the club, give me Casamigos all fucking day. Like I'm with it all day. You know, especially like if we're in a VIP area, bro. Like if my options are if I'm in a VIP area and I'm speaking from experience here. I'm not speaking on my ass, I'm speaking from experience. At a VIP area, if you're gonna offer me Fortaleza or Casamigos, I'm taking Casamigos. In a
They
VIP
work.
area, I'm taking Casamigos.
Well, number
Yeah,
one is
that's
gonna be cheaper than whatever you're drinking.
What's that?
Even though it's not cheap, it's gonna be cheaper than whatever you're drinking. I'm not going to no club buying nothing expensive.
Well, this in I mentioned VIP area in particular because if you go, so I don't know if you know anything about my former employment, but I was a financial advisor before I started TLA and everything.
Oh no.
Uh, so so for me, I look at it from an economical standpoint as well. I can go to VIP. A bottle of Clase Azul is $1,200. We have to have like me and my boys got to have like a $1,000 minimum, right,
What?
for the table.
Sorry. I'm
Uh,
sorry. Sorry. I hate cutting people off.
it's all
Class
right.
Azul costs what in a VIP area?
Twelve hundred
oh yeah. It
dollars.
it's high as hell.
Ain't
I mean,
no
think about it
Twelve
though.
hundred
$50.
dollars.
But you got to think about it. So you said you was a crown guy. If you go to the store inside of the VIP section, it's 250 versus in the store it's like 20 some dollars. So think about it. Casa Azul, you're gonna pay 100, almost $200 for it out of the store. So in VIP, you're gonna pay that premium price for it. I
Let
wouldn't.
me let
I
me get y'all.
wouldn't, but
I feel you.
Well,
Let me
that,
give you something. Let me give you something. I used to work at a club, but you gotta understand, it's Little Rock, Arkansas. Now Little Rock is not.
Arkansas.
It's not grass and dirt. I'm telling you, I could bring you to Little Rock, and I promise you kick it. Ridiculous. What I'm saying is I remember we would go get J-Roll or whatever kind of champagne, put sparklers on, and charge $40. I've had Clase
Right.
Azul. Bruh, I don't need to buy Clase Azul off the shelf. And I'm not a tequila dude, but I know well enough. But I didn't know it was $1,200.
that's in. Well, I'm also talking Chicago prices.
I got you. Right.
You understand?
If there's 1,200 there, it might be 500 here.
Right.
I'm not giving you
We have,
$500. No, Clase is, man.
we're talking.
And I know
We're
club market.
talking.
I ain't been in the club in a long time either. Don't get me twisted. And not even
No.
look at the club. I just ain't been.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
I used to
no,
work in one.
I
So
don't go like that anytime anymore.
$1,200.
$1,200. A bottle of
My man can't get over that
1942.
price.
He's short
A
circuited.
bottle. A
I'm a
bottle of 1942.
poor guy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Whatever you're saying, I'm not
Yeah.
hearing. You said $1,200.
$100. A bottle of 1942 in VIP area is $9.50. A bottle $9.50
Yeah, I mean, but so the
for
thing
Nanu of
about me when
1942.
the thing about me when I'm looking at the VIP section, looking for me and my boys, right, or me and
Hold
whoever
on.
I'm going with to have
Let
somewhere
me
to
let
sit
me
down.
finish this rundown
Oh,
price
go
Do
ahead.
that.
before you start
Run
getting that
that.
story.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it as $1,200 Clase Azul, $9.50 for 1942, $400 for Casamigos. I
Okay.
know that's still expensive as
Still
fuck,
expensive, but yeah.
but me and my boys, say me and 6 of my boys, say it's 10 of us, 10 of us. Our
Smart money.
minimum is $1,000 for the seat and everything,
Smart
right? So we
money.
got to spend it, or we got to just pay it in a big ass
Smart
tip.
money. Yeah.
Let me get my 2 bottles of Casamigos. I get all the mixers I want, and I can take back shots. I can mix it. Everything is going down smooth. I can enjoy this shit in the VIP area.
100%.
If I'm at Florida Laser, I had Florida Laser in the VIP area. It was $30 a fucking for a fucking 1 ounce pour. $30 for a 1 ounce pour. Florida Laser and VIP. That shit burned my esophagus so much. I put down half the shot. I could not enjoy it in the club.
Because is it supposed to be sipped? Because I thought
It's meant to be sipped.
Okay.
Yeah, it's meant to be sipped, and it is honestly meant for you to sit the fuck down and sip it.
Yeah.
Not to be up, out, partying,
shaking your butt, laughing, talking.
Right.
That's fire pit liquor.
You know, so if you have I gave it to one of my homies too. I said, bro, is this right? And he's like, bro, this is not good in this setting. But then I took another bottle that I have off my bar. We were out here chilling. Same taste and everything, was so much better. Different setting.
$1,200. Yeah, I mean, in any of those, any of those numbers. Number one, and I'm gonna get outside of just the liquor. I feel like the VIP section is what killed the club. I'm a firm believer that the VIP section killed the club because people in the VIP section have their area, and people outside of the VIP section are looking at the VIP section. Because let me see, I'm 43. I ain't tripping. I'm 43. I feel like
we all in your same age. I'll be 38 in a month.
Close enough.
Exactly.
So we're from the era where when we went to the club before any of us had any bread, you went to the club to sweat and be drenched and kick it.
Right.
And I feel like the more VIP sections that came along, the more people wanted to be standing on the couch doing this with no one else. Be 12 niggas in the I'm sorry. 12 people.
Hey, shit. I ain't worried about that, bro.
And then the rest of the, you know what I'm saying? The rest of the spot is over there like, man, look who over there. I wonder what they paid for it. I'm like, bro, look, I am from the drench your clothes. If you set something up for later on in the evening, you had to go home and take a shower before you got to the 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Get down.
Yeah. The after party.
Telling you, man, I went to a friend of mine was running a bar, and I went to her bar, and they had an event, and I was like, all of y'all could go to the duck off right after this because ain't none of y'all sweaty. Y'all was looking at each other all night. It was wild. But anyway, I'm off the subject, but I hope am I breaking up?
We couldn't hear what you said.
Did you hear anything I said at all? No?
Not after the laugh.
No, I heard you, bro. It must be his. I heard what you said.
Yeah. But regardless, like, man, VIP is overrated. VIP is made for it's not now because now people stand around and now you look VIP sections will kick it and everybody else is boring.
Right.
It's backwards from what it used to be. But yeah, we're from that era. We're from the club era where people came to get sweaty and nasty, gross.
Right. Now, gross. I will say this as well. It matters the club as well. I've been in a lot of clubs too. It matters the club as well because one club that we used to go to all the time, the VIP area was a couch in the middle of the dance floor, like literally in the middle of the dance floor. The middle of the dance floor.
That's rare.
Yeah, it was like literally we would have a VIP area and we would just be up on the platform that was like a circle table.
Different.
And we out there just still dancing and everything. Jump down off the little raised couch, come and dance, go back up there, get a drink, whatever. You can pour anybody that's walking around. And you say, "Hey, what up, homie?" Pour him a shot. Everybody going in the middle of the dance floor. But then there was another area that was like upstairs, but no one really wanted to rock with that unless you had a huge party that you were bringing, because we wanted to be around the people. And now,
box track.
Right. And then a lot of VIP areas in Chicago, they got hip to that, and they said, "Look, we're just gonna put the VIP area as a couch or a section that's right off of the dance floor. So you can go out there and dance and everything, and then you have a section you can come back and sit your ass down at, but you're still right there."
Because sitting is optimal these days. Because being on my feet all night is one of them things. But the thing about me is, when it comes to that, if I sit down, it's a wrap. It's time to go home. So I will be the life of your party as long as the DJ don't mess nothing up and I don't sit down. If I'm up, I'm up. And everybody can kick it where I'm at. But the moment I start sitting, it's a wrap. Because then the hamstring pain, feet start hurting. You know what I'm saying? You start feeling that clench in your back, like, all right.
Yep.
It's time to go home. You know what I'm saying? There's two parts. There's a margarita ball that they do in Dallas every year, right? It's a big thing. It's at the Sheraton, like 10,000 people.
Hold on, wait. Before you get into this, because I know it's going to be a good story.
It's quick.
I did cut off my brother, Quadruple B.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm good. Go ahead.
I want to hear the story, bro.
Nah, I forgot what the story was now, man. Go ahead.
That's bad, right there.
Go ahead, man. Y'all got it. Go ahead. You got it.
Sorry, man. I hate that. But nah, like, there's a joint called the Margarita Ball. It's a big charity joint. They have it at the Sheraton in Dallas. It's like 4 floors, so there's different stuff. There's the casino room, there's there's the DJ room, there's the band rooms, there's all kinds of stuff. It'd be like 10,000 people. So wherever you go is where you go. And it starts like 7 and goes to like 2. We kicked it. We got in there about 7:30 and was kicking it.
Yeah.
But we drink, you have your drink tickets and all that. It's all that. You know what I'm saying? My crew, we were good. And then everybody went to the bathroom and left me alone. And eventually, I had about 30 minutes, 45 minutes where I was just kicking with whoever was there. And then I started looking for them. And I sat down with my lady. And everybody came back. I was like, what we going to do now? I was like, well, we're going to eat. I'm done.
Right.
So, once the seat is taken, it's a wrap for me. You know what I'm saying? My body is like, hey, bro, the adrenaline is over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
You say, hey, I don't have any more time. I don't have any more energy.
The adrenaline is gone. I'm donezo. You know what I'm saying? So the best way for me to kick it, and I'm trying everybody to have a good time with me. As long as I don't sit down. Once I sit down, we done. You know?
Look, I'm just this tomorrow. If I end up going to Riot Fest, I'm just trying to not end up how I was last year's Riot Fest.
So pace. I know it's hard to pace. I know it is.
No.
I know
it's not. It's hard for him to pace.
It's he. Look. Listen, Linda. Listen.
We know. You guys put it. I know you by now. Once you start, it's rough. That's it.
Look. I'm a pro at pacing. Look. All right. Listen. I am a pro at pacing, right? It's when you throw a wrench in there with a strong ass J that gets me that fucks me up.
I get it.
So last year Riot Fest, I'm going strong. I'd have had about 160 milligrams. Well, no, not 160, 120 milligrams. I didn't have multiple beers, multiple drinks, right? But then one of the homies comes up with this J that's like rolled in like Keith. I'm like, hey, all right, I'll take some hits with you, right? I hadn't seen him since last year, Riot Fest. I'm gonna take some hits with you. My plan, okay? My plan was to take 3 hits, right? I take my
Sound
3
like you
hits.
sound like you're a druggie to me.
I mean, if you want to put it that way, yeah, I indulge. But it
Hey,
matters
Tyler,
on which ones you indulge in.
check this out, Tyler. Let me tell you something. You say you're 38.
Yes, sir.
In 2 years, I'm telling you, there's a switch that flips. Nobody has to tell you. It's just something that goes off that says, "Hey, bro, that's not a good idea." It just starts happening. I'm serious. I'm telling you, it's not. This is not a shot at you for being 38. This is none of that. I'm telling you, it's just a switch that says, "Nah, man, your limit just kicks in. You have no control over it. Your switch just flips. Be like, nope, I'm straight."
No.
Yep.
My switch is my switch is there, but I'm telling you, my switch was 3. My switch was 3 hits.
You said a J rolled in Keith. Whatever your switch, whatever you thought your switch was, is irrelevant. After everything else you said.
Let me finish
Go
the
ahead, go ahead.
story because I'm gonna tell you how I ended up like in a bad scenario.
You passed that already. Okay, keep going.
No, because I was good. I was good off my 3 hits,
All right.
right? So my boy was like, "Man, I'm not gonna see you for another year. You might as well finish this whole J with me. I don't want to smoke it alone." I'm like,
It don't
this
work after 40.
motherfucker.
I'm my boy. I'm not gonna see you for a year. I'm telling you, the switch. That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't work anymore.
Yep.
You're like,
Nope.
oh, I
You're
gotta go
like, I'm
home.
done.
I'm
Yep.
telling you,
Hey,
it's something about 40.
hey,
Rick,
I'm
Wendell,
like,
come on, man, tell him.
I'm like,
Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
bro. I'm like, all right, man.
I don't care what you say. Nope.
Hey, man, I love you. We can party. I'm not smoking no more after you. It just happens.
Man,
Next.
fuck it, man. When you get 40, 50, man, just still do what you're doing now, man. You got it.
No, seriously. All
It's
right, I'm gonna tell you how it ended. All right.
please.
So like we're watching My Chemical Romance, and we had finished the J, and he had walked back off to his booth. He had a booth there, vintage T-shirt shop there.
You should have had him take his J with him.
Dude.
Well, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. The shit was gone by the time he left. By the time he walked back, right?
Okay.
I walked back over to my homie, the group that I was with, like 30 minutes later. I'm like, bro, I gotta sit the fuck down. Like, my legs are weak. Like, my legs are weak.
I appreciate it. I can.
Bro, I had to walk off.
Uh,
I had to walk off to a porta potty because I had to go piss too. I had to walk up to a porta potty. I'm in a porta potty. Literally, my hand is holding me up. I'm leaning up against a porta potty. As I'm sitting there, I walk out of the porta potty. My legs start to fucking shake and shit. Like, God damn, I got to find a place to sit down. So I'm sitting there and scoping out in my mind. I'm like, do I sit down on the side of this random building, or can I make it to his booth and tell his ass, give me a fucking chair, and I'll be a sales assistant for till the end of the Riot Fest. So I end up making it back to his booth, getting a chair, and like within an hour's time frame from that time to the end of Riot Fest, I probably went to sleep like 4 or 5 different times.
Yeah, I was wondering what his ledger looked like with you being the sales assistant.
The fuck?
I didn't make a damn
My books
sale.
don't match up with what I got in inventory.
I didn't make
Bro,
one damn
where's
sale.
all my shirts at?
bruh, I was sitting in the chair like this. This is not. I was like, people came up, asked, "Is he okay?" You're like, "Yeah, he okay."
Man,
I'm sitting there
people
just like
walk
this.
around and hear stuff like "Coming to America" when they left their suitcases outside. Right? It's a lot of my logos around here.
But no joke. He was good. This motherfucker was sitting there like still active and everything.
See?
That means
I'm sitting there.
that means he do it often.
I do this.
Right.
You do not.
But he also didn't have 120 milligrams already in his system too.
Oh, druggy.
Hey man, look, I feel like the soul flower is not drugs. Also
Right.
Nah,
feel
man,
like
I am totally messing with him, man.
no,
He know
no,
that.
no. I get that. What I'm saying is, I feel like the soul flower is not drugs. What I mean,
It's a
if
flower.
I
It's a
ate
plant.
2 pounds of broccoli, I wouldn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? If
It
I
depends on if
ate,
you like broccoli or not.
yeah, no, I mean I love broccoli. If I ate 2 to 6 pounds, if somebody made a pot of greens right now and I went and ate it all, I feel like I wouldn't be right.
Right.
So once you start once your milligrams get to 3 digits, hey man, you
That
ask
switcher go
for
click.
whatever you got.
That's
Yep.
just
That switcher that
that's your
said.
switch
That
kicking
switcher that
in.
said click.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that switcher
3
that said click.
digits.
Hey, bro, if I went in there and grabbed 2-gallon jugs of water and drank it, I'd be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My stomach would be right.
What up, kid?
Once you get to 3-digit milligrams, hey man, you are now on autopilot, and whatever was
He said
natural and wonderful
autopilot.
has become something else. You know what I'm saying? Too much of anything.
Oh my God.
I do got a question, right? So that was a conversation I had before about like all the places in the United States I want to visit, right? Little Rock, Arkansas was one of them fucking places that would never hit one of my lists
Okay.
ever. Like I just don't. What's to do there? Like I mean, because I never
So there's a
been, so
live
I really
music
can't.
scene.
I really can't get. I can't gig on it because I ain't never
For
been.
sure.
But it's just I feel like it's one of those places I would never want to go.
So number one, there's a live music scene, right?
Okay.
So on any given evening. So all right, let me give you
But you talking about country music, right?
nah.
Want to shout out
Oh.
my aunt,
Nah.
So Divine, Leaf.
What
That's
happened?
all I want to say.
Nah, y'all
I'm
laugh. I'm
shutting
not
out
trying to
So
be funny,
Divine.
yo. I'm really
No,
not.
straight
I
up.
just want to shout
Straight
out to
up.
aunt.
I don't want to get as arrogant as to say aficionado, but I am a hip hop head of the highest degree.
Okay.
I can introduce you to I can introduce you to 2 MCs that would make you feel differently about how you heard rap.
All right. So hold on. Pause right there.
Right.
Who are they? If they're that good, then their music has to be out here,
It does.
right? So I can listen to it.
It doesn't, because everybody needs one record, right?
Right.
Everybody needs a certain record to make it to where everybody hears them. So one cat is on the battle circuit. His name is Asylum the Crow, right?
Oh,
And
no, I heard of him.
Dorian's say what?
I think I heard of that guy.
So
You say here
Dorian
on the battle rapping?
yeah, he's a good battler,
Yeah.
but he's an insanely good writer, right? And then my man 607 is another one. The thing that I'll say about, but that's neither here nor there. You have a live music scene, you have good food, you have pretty good breweries here, and then the thing about Arkansas that people don't understand is if you come to Arkansas looking at it alone, you drive through this state, and like all of the things that you don't get in so many of your wonderful, urban areas and all that kind of stuff, because there's urban areas here, but I'm talking about as a whole. That alone will take you somewhere else. But Little Rock is, and the thing about it is like, man, it's a cool little place to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now I've just gotten back here, so the era that I left, it's a little different than what I left. After I've been gone for 12 years, but But nah, man. I mean, you know, I can. But the thing is maybe I'm biased because I can show you a good time anywhere.
Nah, man. So I don't necessarily believe it anymore. It's a bias on my end, right? So, for example, I never thought in my lifetime that I would like going to Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Never in my life. But
Right.
I enjoy Madison, Wisconsin, and it's not
Madison's a
because
good time.
but it's not because it's like a bunch of people like me and there's a bunch of stuff that I like doing there. That's not it. It's different, right?
Right.
So that's my thing now in my life. Like, give me beer, give me liquor, give me a cigar, and then just let me have a good time.
Right.
Man, I would. Okay, so you're a cigar smoker. And because I'm not a cigar smoker, but
Uh-huh.
I know where to go for cigar smokers, right? I know you are, you know what I'm saying? But I would, like, if my people came down to smoke cigars, I would take them to a bar in North Little Rock called The Culture. It's a cigar
Okay.
bar. And I've had friends from out of town be like, dude, I had a great time. We went like 3 times. We was there for 2 days. You know what I mean? And then right next to there's a little bar that I like to go to, Brood and Barley, where the food is just like, I mean, like I promise you, if you came here, I could show you a good time. It's nothing, you know? And I used to say that some people who have heard of Memphis would say, I would never want to go to Memphis, but if you came to Memphis, I promise you'd want to come back.
I never want to go to Memphis, not because of that, because I ain't trying to get killed.
Bruh.
Memphis is the most violent city in America.
Yeah.
But
listen to me. I lived there for 7 years, and the most I can say is I heard about the violence.
Right.
Now I knew where it was.
That's everywhere you go though.
If I wanted violence, but my homeboy told me, and I got this from his pops. He said, "Hey man, if I'm going somewhere where I feel like I gotta have a strap, I probably don't need to go."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, I'm telling you, like you would go into Memphis and get fed, you would drink good, and you could hear some music, and you could smoke some cigars. Memphis is one of them places, like, dude. The thing about any area that is a high crime area, right? For the most part, it's concentrated into zones. Now, of course, it'll spill over into the non-criminal zones every once in a while, but for the most part, you know, if I have 30 killings or 30 or 60 robberies in one area of the town, people don't say, all right, you Chicago, people don't say, hey man, people got robbed in Richmond Park. Which I know nobody's getting robbed in Richmond Park. But I'm saying people got robbed in Richmond Park, they say they got robbed in Chicago. They don't say they got, you know, they don't say people got killed in Orange Mound area of Memphis. They say they're killed in Memphis. If they say, you know, I mean, there's places in Fayetteville, North Carolina that you're not supposed to go.
Whoa. Keep us out of there.
Like we all, I mean, and this is not just from hearing rap. I know people from, you know, from the area. You know what I mean? It don't matter where you go. I've been to New York multiple times and had a blast. And, you know, but I know it goes down around the corner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, like you
that's
said, this is where you go.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing with Chicago is like, if you go to certain, it's not even Inglewood. You go to certain areas of Inglewood. You go to O Block, or you go to the Tuckerville, whatever they renamed it or whatever. You go to Chatham, certain areas of Chatham. You go to certain areas of Humble Park. Like, you go to certain areas of Little Village. The shit goes down. The shit goes down. But that's the thing, though, as well. What people don't understand is that it's not just a random person getting robbed or whatever walking down the street.
No.
A lot of the stuff that goes down is because it's somebody that knows somebody and they have beef with somebody. Now, you do have, you know, bullets don't have names on them. You know,
of course.
they don't have names on them. So you have bystanders that are, you know, but like you're saying with Memphis, you avoid those areas, which those areas are pretty hard to get to as well.
It's not right.
You got to get lost. You know, you got it.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying in Chicago. Speaking from Chicago.
Oh yeah. Okay, you said Memphis. I was like, you find those easy.
You funny, Brooklyn. You funny.
You can't walk down the street and just accidentally go into. You can't be in a good part of Memphis.
No.
And then accidentally walk down the street and go into the wrong neighborhood.
No.
You know what I mean? You have to be in an area that
lost.
everybody already warned you to stay away from. Same thing with Chicago. Like, yeah, violence happens downtown or Gold Coast area or whatever. But like, bro, like you literally have to get lost to go to 79th and Cottage Grove or to go to O Block. You have to get lost. And then around Riot Fest, at least Riot Fest beforehand was like in the heart of O Block. But like outside of like, no, seriously, outside of like 4 streets on O Block, you didn't hear shit.
So like, if you think like when you talk like that, and this is from people I know, I've been to Baltimore before, but I've been once. But like the Preakness is in, bruh, it's you go to the Preakness and you leave. You know what I'm saying? Because the Preakness is in the middle of at least it used to be. I think they moved it. But up until recently, you got horse races where the haughtiest of the haught are in that spot. And like, I haven't been to Chicago since I think right around when the Greens got torn down. It's been forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long time.
You talking about 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
that's what I'm saying. I ain't been in double digits. But when I would go, like the places that I've been around, like I've been to the hoodest of the hood and I've been in the spots where it's like, bro, why would anyone ever want to leave here? And that's just what you get, man. That's the thing. That's the thing about statistics is that if you have 52 weeks in a year and we go to Beale Street, Memphis, we go to Beale Street 52 weeks in a year and something happens in 4 of 52 weeks, it's dangerous in Beale Street. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, but 48 weeks, nothing happened. But 4 times is too much. Don't get me wrong, but the judgment is going to be off of the negative connotation. So it's one of them things like, man, you just got to know where you're at. And then on top of that, man, sometimes being in the hood, as long as you know somebody, is the safest place there is. Because the people on the block looking out for everybody. I've lived in some spots that's like, and they're like, hey, man, I need your phone number. Just in case I see something odd pull up, I need to be able to call you, text you, and tell you somebody I don't know around your crib. You know what I'm saying? Like that. There's also, that's where your greatest sense of community still lives, is in those spots. You know, so there's a lot to talk about, but nah, man, Little Rock is cool, man. It really is. It's
So if I'm ever back out there, I let you know, I can't make no special trip out there though. I can't do that.
I wouldn't expect you to, but if you come, I promise you, we'll kick you.
Hey, but look, ain't that where my man Bill from?
He's from Hope. Yeah. No, Bill Clinton is from Hope. Hope is,
but it's close by, right?
Kitchen. Huh?
But it's close by, right?
I mean, if you want to call like 2 hours, close.
Yeah, that's close, man. Yeah, it's close.
Not in
I'm about to come out there just to holler at Bill. Bill was my guy.
In Arkansas, 2 hours, like, hey man, you really had to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Bill got a lot of shit in common.
We all have things in common with Bill. But like, all right, so Walmart is headquartered out of Bentonville, Arkansas, right? Northwest Arkansas. Number 1, that's a gorgeous area. Number 2, there's hella money there. But number 3, you go to Bentonville, this is where the Roots are coming. Or just came. No, they're coming. This is where Wu-Tang is about to be. It's weird, like the things that they're getting up there, but they're not far from the college. And there's a swelling of those kind of events that get down like that. It's I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Arkansas is cool, man. It's got its issues just like anywhere else. But it is, and it's got its slow points. But no, I'm not telling anybody to clear their schedule to come here. But if you come here and I know you and you call me, I promise you I can figure out where for us to go, and you're gonna have a good time, one way or another. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, and if there's a place you can go where you can have a good time that is not in a dry county and is not completely like a sundown town, then it's you that can make it not a good time, rather than the place you're in.
Yeah, because Little Rock, they be gang banging in the cornfields and shit, right?
Like, number 1, homie, North Carolina got tractors just like anybody else, baby.
And now our shit's different. Our shit's different up here.
I
Yeah.
been to North Carolina.
Yeah, nah, I'm just saying our tractor style is different. That's all I'm saying.
It's a different tractor. Yours yellow
Yeah,
or green.
it's a different type of tractor. Yeah, our shit's a red. They ain't green and orange and shit. I
We
mean
got
green
the
and
green and
yellow.
yellow joint.
Yeah,
Don't
our
hate
shit's
on the
old.
John Deere. Don't hate on the John Deere.
But yeah, man. But nah, man. Yeah, like that. Like I said, man. You know what I mean? It's a cool place to be. But like I said, it's what you make of anywhere. But you know, we get things down here, and there are things that are already here that are surprising when people come. They're like, bro, I didn't know. I thought Little Rock was gonna be, you know, or when like I said, I referenced Memphis because I just left there a few months ago. Man, I didn't think Memphis was gonna be like that, right? No, it is like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that. But man, gentlemen, I'm gonna exit. Man, as always, man, I appreciate you asking me to be
Well,
here,
man, it's about time you left. You talked the whole time you was on here. Shit.
Hey man,
good.
Hey man,
just
difference
have to
between me and
talk
you,
shit
I
to
got something to
everybody.
say. You hear me? Man,
I'm
y'all
fucking
be
with you.
easy.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
And the same, one and the same. I promise you.
Now, hey, if y'all come to any of y'all have an open invite to Chicago, I will come and meet y'all. If you need a hotel to stay at, I got a homie who's a manager at one of the great hotels downtown. Hook you up with a good deal.
But
Every
what
time,
if I don't want to stay in the hotel? What if I want to do a bed and breakfast at your crib?
Ain't no damn bed and breakfast here.
look. You know, there's
You the
plugs
one that
out
gonna be
there.
making a
I know a
breakfast.
plug when I see one. I know who to holler at if I come to Chicago.
Yo, hey, I live 45 minutes away from the city.
Where you at?
I'm in Flossmoor.
Okay.
So
I got
like,
family in Chicago. I haven't been in a long time.
yeah. So people talk about Flossmoor, they're like that's a suburb down south that everybody like. If you have a little bit of money or more money, whatever. I ain't trying to talk about my suburb on the wealth wise, but that's an area that you want to be in the south
Okay.
suburbs.
Okay.
You know, it's
No,
Flossmoor.
Tyler, go ahead and brag, man. Just tell people you rich, bro.
I ain't
Go
trying
ahead
to
and brag
brag.
about it.
I'm not rich. I'm not rich, but I live in a nice area.
Hey man.
Yeah,
Hey man,
I
you
hear with his
know
pink
where to
out.
be at. But nah, man, you gentlemen, man, y'all be easy. We will convene again, and I appreciate you
Well,
having me.
Yes, sir.
first of all, I'm a gentleman and a scholar. Okay.
Hey man, hats off. Hats
He
off.
said, that's easy. I'm not going to argue with you.
You know, nah, man, y'all have a good night, y'all.
Night,
All right,
bro.
bro.
Peace.
What you pouring up?
It's a West Coast from Newgrass in Shelby, North Carolina called I can't some kind of grab. I hate they fucking
Yes, right. Grab the tractor out.
nah, bro. Like I hate when they do this shit, bro. Like look at that. That's a dope can, but I can't fucking read that. Wendell, don't you start your shit, man. And I'm driving Saturday too, so don't be trying to get me fucked up either.
You going to
How would do
HQ on
that?
Saturday, right?
You gonna feel how you feel. You a grown man.
So
I,
you
I, I
know
don't got
how to
no
handle
filter,
yourself.
man.
What's up, fellas?
You all right?
What up,
Then maybe it go
Rachel?
straight out of you. In and out. You be all right. What's up, Mark?
How you
You doing
guys?
all right?
Yeah, doing fantastic. West Coast IPA, just chilling.
Okay.
Just chilling.
Nice. I'm digging this Oktoberfest. I'm digging the Oktoberfest.
I've been drinking a lot of those. I got
Is it a Marzen? What type of beer is it?
the one I
What
got,
I'm drinking,
or who?
or
Him?
what he's drinking. Who you
The
talking to?
Oktoberfest.
You, Tyler.
Tyler.
We know the West Coast
Spiteful.
IPA is.
Is it a Marzen? Yeah, he said a West Coast. I knew what that was. Yeah. Tyler, I can't see that. Your screen is messed up. Like
It's Spiteful Oktoberfest 5.5% alcohol. That's
So they just
all you get
labeled
on
the
the can.
motherfucker as an Oktoberfest. Okay.
Yeah. Brewed and
Okay.
canned by Spiteful Brewing.
Okay. They didn't put
Yeah.
whether it was a Marzen or fucking lager or a smoothie sour or nothing on there.
No, it just says Oktoberfest.
That's it. Yeah, yeah, I get that, but
That's
it's never mind.
generic as fuck. That's basically what he's saying. That's
I mean, this is the color
that's like
of it.
saying, okay, it's summertime.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, hey,
It's
I'm
like
telling you what I know.
Spiteful
I
shit.
don't know the beers. I don't know how to separate the beers like you guys are. I'm
no,
a novice listener.
it's not separated. They didn't even separate it for you. They
Hey,
just gave a blanket statement.
hey, Abrasive, why is your background black?
Because con
Hey, oh my God, I'm fucking with you. I'm
con
100% fucking with you.
contrast.
Fucking
You said
with you.
contrast, and you can see him.
Nah, you know what? You know what's funny though? They did say that like black stuff fits good on white people, and white stuff fits good on black people, which is weird as fuck. But oh well, contrast, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't. I didn't even understand the fact that you have a background filter on right now, and I'm now like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, this shit is weird as fuck.
It's a sheet,
Oh,
man.
I'm about to say that's not a filter. I'm about to say that's not a filter. You can see the
Fucked up
wrinkles in
right
the
now.
motherfucker. You can see the wrinkles in it. I tell you what, if
What
he
the
had a
hell?
back, if that was a background, it's probably the best one I ever seen because when he moved around, it didn't move.
What
Oh, AK.
Yeah, there's no line. There's
Oh
no
my
fuzziness
God.
around me when I move. No, I made a video last night. I did a reel, and so I put the black background up in here just for that purpose.
Well, next time you do a reel, just put a white background up.
Okay, I can do that.
Man, you know better.
Don't
This
listen
ain't
to
your
him.
first time talking to me, Abrasive. You know better than listen to me
Don't
about
listen
shit.
to him.
He know better.
Don't listen to him.
This ain't his first time talking to me.
I'm not minding. I'm not minding one bit.
Man,
You killed anything lately?
I have. Yes, I killed other shit. Lots of fucking mosquitoes out here. God damn it.
The one thing you want to kill, you can't kill.
Right.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Now I'm getting ready.
I don't think you got what he was saying there.
No, I'm talking about the mosquitoes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know
I want to kill
where
them
the hell
all.
you was going with that, but I was talking about the mosquitoes.
I thought you were talking about some fucking like a bear or some shit, man.
No, he can go kill that. It's probably one in his backyard right now.
Ah,
He probably bite you if you try to bite him.
Abrasive be
yep.
killing those. Abrasive be killing those unharmful animals like a fucking possum or something,
Oh yeah. I got
like
some.
a beaver.
Yep. Oh yeah. I eat that shit too.
A possum is.
But he'll eat him though.
It's a varmint.
Not possum, but I eat beaver.
You eat.
I love deer, man.
What the fuck does that taste like?
Dude, it's better than beef. It's best.
You've
best
never
meat I've
had
ever
deer
had.
before?
Beer? No, I never had.
Deer.
No, I had beer. We're not talking about a deer. You must be drunk or high.
No.
Yeah, we talking about beaver.
We talking about a beaver, not a deer.
Beaver is good, man.
It is
How
fantastic.
the hell you go from deer to beaver that fast?
Because you said that you talked about beaver, not deer.
Right.
So
But
that's
you
how
said, never
I
mind.
moved on.
Well, excuse me.
Because
Sorry.
I thought when he said I eat deer, and you said I never had that before. What does it taste like? Because he said I eat deer after he said I eat beaver, and I didn't understand. I thought that you were responding to
Oh,
you eat
all good.
you eat deer.
It's all good. I just want to make sure you was okay. That's all.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Hey, Wendell,
The
where's the
whole
lumberjack fest
background
at?
fucked me up.
Lumberjack Fest.
Yeah, what the hell is that at?
Mm.
I need to look that shit up.
How you
Somebody
going
just
on a
sent me.
lumberjack fest?
Somebody just sent me a message. You're not going to Lumberjack Fest? No, I've been in Atlanta. The fuck? You know what the fuck the Lumberjack Fest is?
Why is there a
Who got their
No,
laptop
me
on?
either.
fest in Atlanta?
I'm going to Oktoberfest. That's all I care about.
I'm sick and tired of Oktoberfest. I like them and I enjoy them, but I want to go to the one in Germany.
That'd be
Germany. Right?
that'd be
That's the one I want to go to.
My
amazing.
dentist, my dentist is going to the one in
In
Germany.
Germany.
Nice.
She's going to my dentist is going to the one in Germany. She leaves, so she's going to be putting on my final crown. And as soon as she puts on my final crown, she's going
She
to
out.
she's going to be going to Germany with her
She about
husband
to she
and
about
like her
to
husband's
fuck your
family.
shit up. She gonna
Nah,
be
she
Russian.
did it.
She gonna fuck your shit up.
She go to Tyler's dime. What you talking about? He paid for the trip.
Exactly. She better have me fucking my shit up. But she said,
But
like,
listen though,
she said,
how
He
like,
did
paid for the trip.
how did
What you talking about? He
how do
sponsored
y'all
that joint.
have these long ass conversations like this while she in your mouth?
because what else is there to talk about? She knows about TLA. She knows about the tastings and everything. So she talks about what her and her husband are into when it comes to their drinking habits.
Oh,
You know how that works. You like that?
nah. The reason why I say that because like when I go to the dentist, I ain't talking about shit. I'm trying to get that morphine or whatever the fuck they gonna give me. Take care of my mouth and I'm out. Like we don't
I don't
normally
know
have
damn
conversations.
morphine.
Laughing
No more. Give me the
gas,
numbing
whatever the hell
cream.
it's called.
Give
No,
me the numbing cream and
it's a
give me a
man.
numbing shot, and I'm good. And then we can still talk. Like I'm a
Yeah, you
talker,
out there
and I'm
talking, slobbing out the mouth and everything.
whatever. I don't care.
You know you asked
Nah,
the girl.
nah. The reason why I asked, man, I don't have a relationship with my dentist, so that's the only reason why I asked that
I
question.
have a friendship with my dentist and their dental practitioners. I care about them and their family because if you're going to be doing surgery on my mouth, I want to consider you a somewhat acquaintance. I do
I
not
got you.
want you being a stranger. I want to have a conversation. I want you to know what's going on in my life at some level, and I'd like to hear about what's going on with your life at some level. And if you're
I got
going
you.
to
So,
Germany, if you're going to Germany, like you and your husband and your husband's family, you're going to Germany, and you're hype about this outfit or whatever. I as a friend, I'm hyped for you. I want to hear this shit. This is important to me. I'm like, you know,
would you be upset if you found out everything they told you was a lie?
yeah, I would. I would.
I
Bro,
would.
like,
I would too if I was you. I swear I would.
yeah.
So,
Like, bro,
so
why you
let's
got
go
me
back to
Pissed
the
hyped
off
about
too.
question.
it?
Let's go back to the question. He says, "How do you have the conversation with shit all up in your mouth?" As a man, you at one point in your life probably said to a woman when she's doing something to you, "You like that?" And she's like,
Oh shit. Hold on, man. There ain't no women on this live, is it? Yo,
I look,
y'all
Oh shit!
tripping.
Oh shit! That was.
if there is, they're blocking me now.
Oh man.
Sorry to take it there.
It was funny as hell to me.
Man.
Hell yeah, Chicago bound, Tyler. I'm headed to Chicago. I'm gonna go to Oktoberfest at Hubbard's Cave. What's the other brewery that's tied to Hubbard's Cave? Oompa Loompa or something like that.
Oompa Loompa.
It's another name for it. It's the same brewery though. I'm going there, and then
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
there. Let me know.
I'm gonna go to Hot Butcher, probably Half Acre, and probably Revolution.
I'm down. Like I'm down for all those.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll let you know as it gets closer, timing and all.
I ain't packed shit.
You'll look at
I
where's
ain't
Mark?
shaved. I ain't did shit.
Tyler's gonna walk in there and say, "Where the hell's Mark at? I don't see him anywhere."
Ah.
Down here, I'm the little guy.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
I'm I'm sorry. I'm responding to text right now.
Nah,
Yeah.
we're more important. So I don't know what you got going on there, but you need to stop it.
It's about Riot Fest.
Yeah, you can talk to them about it after you get off with us.
How about the Dead Man Resurrected? You got some of that?
Dead Man
Huh?
Resurrected. Shit. I've had it before.
Amazing stuff. Love that one. And the red ale too. You got the red ale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got some, Wendell? You still have some?
Yeah, it's probably about 8 bottles of the red ale, and probably about 10 bottles of Dead Man Resurrected Asian.
I don't want no dead man to come back. Talk to me.
You might see some dead men drinking it.
I don't want to drink this shit then.
Good shit. Good.
That shit ain't good if you seeing dead people.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom break. In my house.
How you going? You going inside or out? Oh, okay.
In my house.
Okay.
I go outside. Outside's closer than going to the bathroom downstairs.
Yep, me too.
But unlike him, there's no prying eyes on my property.
Yeah,
mine
so
either.
Tyler used to piss in front of little girls and shit.
It's solely me out here, unless an owl or something is scoping me out.
And I know you hear me still talking.
That's how I live too.
I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I really don't like people.
Your homeboy Tyler won't by himself.
I don't want no people around me when I'm at home.
Yeah. So I got some of them bottles aged, and then I got some of the newer stuff.
I got a guy that really interested in it, and he may contact you. I gave him my sticker so he knows he'll mention my name probably when he's gonna order it. But if you don't, either way, I'm gonna order some more here pretty quick. So I'll shoot you.
Hey, Brace, I'm gonna shoot you my address. Go ahead and order me something too while you're at it.
The Dead Man? Okay, you're on it. Dead Man Resurrected.
No, I don't want that shit if I'm gonna see dead people.
Well, then make up your mind.
So what?
On again, off again. I see how it is.
My wife just got home, y'all. I gotta be quiet.
Definitely a hit. The people who have had it that I give to, they loved it. And
Okay.
What took
one of my buddies who had
you so long?
Had an awesome beer share, and I took it to his house. I went to his house about every other week, and he had a weekly beer share every Tuesday night. And he's the one that just passed away there 2 weeks ago. It's fucking a shame. I'm glad he got to try your brews before you went anyway.
Wow.
Sorry to hear about that, Brace.
Yeah. 50. On.
Talking on that live. What'd you get?
50, huh?
Yep.
I didn't get anything.
You like nothing there?
Heart attack. I don't know. A little overweight. Drank a lot of.
Okay.
My phone was going dead, so.
And I forgot to go check
I got
my
a
camera.
lot,
I don't know
I got a lot of good brackets.
She hasn't come in here and ate that I know of.
Yeah, I'll send you a message one of these days.
I don't even think she got up.
In order.
Okay.
Looking forward to it. It's always great stuff. It's well, we got beer share. Someone brings out
Cleaned out?
We've never had before. Call it a
How am I gonna clean? I know you sent. I text your cousin before you left, and he ain't text me back yet. So I was like, "Are you still good to go in the morning?" And he didn't say nothing back. So I'm gonna try one more time.
I got two
If he don't
things.
say nothing, he's gonna be driving.
Quadruple B, fuck what you're saying.
If you go out there swinging, huh, Mark?
Bullshit. You know that's bullshit. Ain't no damn people been around me that took a piss.
Yeah, they're pissing in front of little girls and stuff.
Not a fucking chance.
One thing.
Not a chance.
Yeah, I need to put it on there tonight.
Abrasive. Sorry for your loss, brother.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Great dude. He would want me doing this right now.
Good.
Hey, but Tyler, I wasn't even trying to be funny. I thought you said that one day you was out there pissing and seeing a little girl looking out the window.
No, I did not say that. Ever. Never said that.
Maybe I put that shit in my mind on my own then.
Exactly.
Made my story sound better.
Your whole shit went a whole other way. You went a whole other direction. That was not what I said.
You said, what if?
No.
He said a what if.
Exactly.
Back in the day when that conversation happened.
You said,
okay,
And
got
then
it.
you was like,
My fault.
You
Okay,
said a
my fault.
what if. I'd never say that in my life because
Yeah, you're
mine
right.
was
You're
all
right.
real,
It was a what if from me. You're right. I apologize, man. I wasn't trying to be funny.
because
you was
what
like, you should be ashamed of yourself out there, but they
exactly
can see from the window by accident.
what
Oh, my
I said.
fault.
What I said is this.
That's what you said.
What I
You shaming
said
him,
is
which
exactly what I said is this. One night it was cold as fuck. I turned my back to my neighbors all around and went and pissed against my own house where no one could see me. And I turned around and around all my property, besides for the one that I have my back turned to the most, there are trees all around. You cannot see my shit at all. But I
My
was
fault,
able
man.
to see in my neighbor's house as the fucking grown ass man was going into his kitchen.
Okay, my fault.
That's what I said.
My bad. I shouldn't try to make you feel bad about it. That was on me, man. I apologize.
Mama, that man out there got 3 legs.
No,
That man ass going to jail.
I do not want to see jail. I do not want to scar anybody. None of that shit.
Hell no.
If you saw my shit, you would literally have to be on my property trying to see my stuff. Like, I'm not out there just sitting out there just saying, "Hey, Free Willy." No, that was not the case. No.
Free Willy, okay.
All I was trying to do was help you out, man. Because as African American men, it could be something misconstrued. You could be out there just standing and somebody call the cops and he out there pissing. Now you got a decent exposure charge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. So that's why I go piss in my house, or I go literally in the fucking tree area where no one can see me, besides a fucking possum that I may be pissing on.
Man like me out there, they don't even see nothing.
you better hope you're not pissing on the possum. They bite.
They don't bite. You don't know how possums react. They do not bite unless they're like literally like you're right there trying to grab their ass. I can piss on a possum and
if you piss on a possum, go try that. Let me see what happens. Let me know what happens.
I pissed like literally next to a possum before in my life. I'm from the country or area.
Next to him, but you didn't piss on him.
The possum not gonna do shit.
Skunk.
Tyler, if a grown man pisses on you, what are you gonna do?
Like, Sarah,
Tyler,
shit.
Tyler, if a grown man pisses on you, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fuck the grown man up, but a possum is not me.
Hey, all possums are not you. You might find that one motherfucking possum that's all for the smoke.
I can walk away from a fucking possum at its full speed. And they're gonna hiss. They're gonna hiss to let me know that they're there beforehand. You know, I've never encountered a possum.
Well, see, hold on. So now this segues me into abrasive, right? So abrasive, why the fuck are you killing? Why the fuck are you killing animals that can't even get away from you?
You ready?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
They eat my chickens.
They gotta fucking go then. They gotta go. No, man. Listen, where I live at is a highly wooded area, right? So this is one woman. Like I let this. I don't know who dog this is, but I let him in my backyard or whatever. And he fenced in if you want to come get him. Guess what the fuck it was? Just take a fucking guess of what it was.
Coyote.
A possum.
A fucking coyote. Everybody like, yo, you might want to let that motherfucker go. you might want to let that motherfucker go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she talking about something. Nah, he good. I trapped him in my backyard. Like, nah, you did exactly what the fuck he wanted you to do.
You give him a wild ass coyote. Free
fucking One of my neighbors said, "Do you got a small animal?" She's like, "Yeah." She said, "Put him back there."
Watch that motherfucker get
ate. But a coyote don't even look like a dog, man. I mean, I know they're on all fours, but they do not look like dogs.
They look like a certain breed of dogs. They don't look like the normal dogs
What
because the large
what
snout.
breed is this?
It's like they almost look like a fucking Alaskan husky, not like a thinner Alaskan husky, like a breed. They do look
No,
like they could be a
Alaskan
dog.
husky on crack.
I have coyotes go to
Yeah,
my
they probably
yard
look
all the
like that
time.
because they can't eat.
Coyotes go to my yard like on a daily basis.
They
Like
gotta
they're
have a
so
I would have
fight
shot
on.
every single one of
They
them
gotta have a
motherfuckers.
good fight on their hands. They come over
they,
here.
Yeah, I'm
they
about to say I'm
can't.
shooting every single one of them motherfuckers. I see them.
There was a coyote like literally like last week or like a week and a half ago. It was like a pack of 4 coyotes that walked into my neighbor's backyard and walked all the way back to the woods back there. Like
Yeah.
coyotes are normal around here. Like I had a coyote. I let my dog out, and like coyote was going to fucking walk to wherever it was going. My dog started barking at it. The fucking coyote was so comfortable, it curled up and took a fucking nap.
Hey Tyler, I bet you won't piss on that coyote.
Oh no,
I
I ain't
will.
piss on the coyote. Nah, I'm not pissing on the coyote.
You make your own knives and shit.
Sleep on my property, you want to be.
I can't hear y'all.
Hey, Abrasive, you make your own knives, don't you?
No, that's the last coyote that I pissed on right there.
Hey, no. So I do got a question though, man. Abrasive, are you married, single? You're married.
Yep.
So and your wife is okay with who you are.
She gotta be.
I mean, because I would be scared. She probably cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, don't she?
Not a chance. She brings home the.
He said no.
She brings home the bacon.
Oh, so she makes the money. You stay home and kill shit.
No, I still work. We both work, but she make more.
I need to come home. I need to come over there with you shit and tell my wife she need to make sure she pay all these bills in this house.
I got room.
Make sure she upstairs and she can't hear me. Huh? I ain't saying
Your
that.
wife gonna come get you.
So what? Wait,
We know you scared of the missus.
Who? Terrified. You thought I was gonna lie about that? The fuck? Wait.
Is that the Founders October?
Abrasive. I know that's not Founders.
Yeah,
It's Founders Oktoberfest.
Yep.
Y'all must have forgot. Fuck Founders.
Yep. I got you.
He said, I got you, but I'm still gonna drink this motherfucking beer.
Exactly. That's how I feel too. I mean, shit, man. Like
shut down. Founders Detroit is shut down. The actual Founders in Grand Rapids. It's a big production facility. They it's not even owned by the same people. It's owned by a big. It's like Bud Light now. It's the same kind of fucking thing. It's Budweiser
and Heiser. Yeah.
Yep.
So are you're out there in the Detroit area, Brady?
I'm about 2 hours from Detroit.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
I got a friend that's from Detroit.
About 20 minutes from Flint is where I'm at. So.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I got a couple. Actually, I got a couple friends that's from Detroit. Smoking Sarah.
Sarah, what you saw? Sarah came in here.
I did. Yeah, Sarah, what you smoking?
I don't think she's here no more.
Sarah probably getting ready to go out. She always going out to eat and going out on dates and stuff down there in I think she's in Houston,
Texas, right? Yeah, Texas.
So Sarah,
I remember her though, because that's the one that was on here when I first met y'all. It was her, Mimi, and y'all two.
Yeah.
That
Sarah
conversation.
They're good people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. To elaborate a little more on Founders, I don't buy Founders, but people left it here for me. The Oktoberfest, so I drink it. But
it's a personal thing, man. It's nothing to do with anybody else who drink it. I just don't. That's a personal thing.
No, to me, I don't never buy it because it's not craft beer anymore. I don't go buy Busch Light or Bud Light or none of that shit. It's a big. I'd rather go to this Broadleaf Brewing and get their beer. I'd rather support a company like that when I'm gonna go buy beer. But someone brings over and leave it with me, I'll drink it. But when I go to Grand Rapids, the home of Founders, I don't never go to Founders. I go to all the other breweries. I don't go there.
Founders is just on. They was on some old racist shit a couple years ago. So
yeah, there was some shit happened down in Detroit.
Yeah. And then they like.
That's how they handled
my
it.
understanding was they fired the guy. They did a public apology in essence, right?
Yeah, but the guy that they fired, his wife was still owner. So, so did you really fire him? No, you didn't.
Yeah,
I'm trying to decide if I want to open this right here or not.
Yeah, you want to open it?
Windows, should I bring this for you? It's 14%.
Yeah, that's my kind of beer right there.
It is a barrel aged stout, based aged for 18 months in Stag Junior barrels and 36 months in Weller barrels, conditioned on bananas, Thai bananas, coconut, and Indonesian vanilla beans.
Now you need to say that for Chicago.
Maybe this other one will be for Chicago.
What's the other one? The
same? Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Where'd that come from? Where's that?
It's a brewery in Winston-Salem, North Carolina called Incendiary.
Is that South Carolina, you said?
North Carolina.
Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
You're looking at
Yeah, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yep. Okay. So if you ever need some beers from here, just hit me up. Let me know.
Yeah, for sure.
I got you.
I've had great beer from there. I've had good beer.
Yeah, we got some great beer here in North Carolina. I just tell people all the time, we don't have that one staple beer. There used to be a beer called Catalysm by Heist, but they stopped making it, which it was weird as hell to me. It was like the biggest beer in North Carolina. But Charlotte, North Carolina, we got a bunch of breweries. Actually, we got a bunch of fucking Atlanta breweries that's starting to come up here, which is weird. Like we got Monday Night that's here now that's open up. Hip Hopping is about to open up. So it's just
beer from a Burial beer, and then what's it called Barrel
Culture. Yep.
Good beer.
So Barrel Culture is here, but Barrel Culture they shut down, Abrasive.
Okay, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. They had good beer. I think they had some financial stuff going on with them, so they had to shut down. Like I think it was like 6 months ago.
A friend of mine brought me some beer once from there, from Red Oak, I think it was called, the non-pasteurized beer.
Yeah, so
just like
so funny story about Red Oak. The previous 2 companies ago that I used to work at, straight out of college, the owner's son of Red Oak worked with me at this place called Solstice.
Okay.
And like when I found out that his dad owned Red Oak, I'm looking like, well, why the fuck you not in the family business? He was like, I don't want to be in this shit. He literally said, I don't want to be in it. But I think he's in it now. I think he is. But Red Oak is a real small brewery. Yeah, they're right off of the Highway 85 and going out of Greensboro.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked it. It was good drinking beer, and like it wasn't like a big barrel aged stout or like that, but it was solid.
Yeah, well, if you ever want some of that shit, let me know. Red Oak is easy to get. That's easy to get for me. For me, it's easy to get.
Well, sounds like it'll be that time.
What time
is that? What do you think he's going to win?
30.
I'm gonna take my nap.
I was about to say he's about to get off.
I want to finish my day tomorrow quickly.
That switch just went off. The switch.
I got to get some bottles ready for this weekend for a couple things.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna bring 4 or 5. So is any brewery that's gonna allow us to open them up?
Depends on where we go.
I know if we go to Nantucket, I gotta go to that motherfucker in the daytime. I'm fucking with you, Window. Fucking with you.
I've been at night. I've been at day. I mean, they pretty cool. I mean, it just depends. The only time I've been at night is when they had Crafted for Action, and there was another time I went. But most of the time, I'm usually there at noon because I usually go on Saturday. So I usually go early, hang out,
Yeah.
and then roll out.
Yeah. So I'll be
Um,
touching. I should hit Creature Comfort tomorrow around 12:31. They won't even be open, but I'm trying to get the guy to hit me up and let me in there to have a couple beers because that's one of the spots that's it's so fucking hard to get to for me because I either hit it when I go into Atlanta or I can't hit it at all. Coming
What
back
kind of
out.
big what kind of big time guy are you that people will open up shit hours before
Oh,
me? And
I'm just a nobody, dog.
no,
I'm just a
you
nobody.
somebody if they gonna do that.
I think you said it. You got to make relationships with people.
All right.
Contacts and relationships are key.
Damn right.
And the
Hey,
and the thing about that, the crazy thing about that is somebody's at that brewery during that time. The brewery just isn't open,
right.
so somebody's there. It's just not open.
No, I understand.
yep.
Well, the reason why a lot of them are not open is because just the songs they play in their jukebox when they are open cost them money because they still have to pay for every song they play in there along with the lights and all the other stuff.
Yeah. So, but most breweries don't use that shit no more. Most breweries now they do they'll buy a playlist. They buy playlists now.
Right, but every time they buy that playlist, it costs them money.
Uh, every time they get a new playlist, it costs them money. Like the brewery I go to it by my house all the time, they bought a playlist. They can play their playlist however many times they want to.
No, what I'm telling you is that there is literally a company in this world, and when you come to Chicago, I will tell you more about it. Uh, but every time that a song is played at any bar, their job is to collect, even if it's two pennies, to collect from that bar for playing that song in their bar.
Well, so let me ask you this question. So the place I'm talking about now, they have a system set up, and their system is set up where they can play based off of the Bluetooth. They don't play based off of like a list or something. They bought a playlist and they play it from their phone to their brewery.
So they're skirting the law and the rules because now this is based off of someone's data that's off of a phone as
Okay.
opposed
Well,
to
well, that's
as
if I was
opposed
a
to it
brewery,
being
that's what I would be doing. I wouldn't fucking play somebody every time I played that song in there. I wouldn't do that.
well, that's the thing is like, it's a phone call that you'll get. It's not like you got to pay them before your phone call. You say like you got to send us blah blah blah. I'll talk about it more in person because I can get into more detail, but on here
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I got
It's
you.
not.
Now,
It's not that
I was
important,
just curious to
you know.
know how they can even track that. I was just curious about it.
No, they can easily track it with these whole systems and everything. They can easily track it. Uh, but
So, for example, me, right? I use Tidal for my music.
mhm.
So if I'm a brewery owner and I'm paying Tidal for a military discount, $5 a month for Tidal, I could play this song how many other times I want to. So I could go to
because you
my brewery. Go ahead.
because you're not playing it from an actual jukebox. You're not playing it from one of those things they have in there where you can buy the tokens
Oh,
or
you're
whatever.
saying you're
Yeah,
speaking specifically towards like the jukeboxes and stuff like that.
right.
Oh,
It's a different
okay,
system.
okay, okay, okay.
It's a
I
different
got you. Okay,
system,
I got
and
you.
it depends on the system they use. Now, it's just like I'm a brewery owner, and I have I have a subscription to Tidal, and I'm playing it from my phone. Then, you they're collecting their money off of every play that you have from your playlist. They don't, they're not going to collect it from you doing it from a Bluetooth type of connection.
I got you.
Yeah.
I can ask you why your background is all black.
Ah,
No,
ah.
no, I did that because I was coming in here. All right. So, Window, anything in particular stands out to you that you want to try? Oh, by the way, that's my beer that I brewed
You
and
made
came
that?
up with the recipe. Most of these are 99% of these are stouts.
Love me some stouts.
You probably don't know what most of these are, do you, Wendell? Because a lot of them are
So
Carolina
far,
beers.
nope. I don't buy a lot of beer now.
You want that
What's
KKK
that?
beer? It's called Yellow Belly.
What the
It's
fuck?
no, it's
Yeah.
seriously a gig on the KKK.
Now what that? No. Bear with me. Now if I'm in my cellar showing you my beer collection, and that was in my beer collection, wouldn't you guys kick my ass?
No, I no. So hold on, let me turn my camera around real quick. I won the bracelet because I did research, right? So I know what a Yellow Belly is. So when you get a chance, look up Yellow Belly and just look up the beer. The person who brewed the beer was a black guy,
That's
and
cool.
it's just a gig on people who was in the KKK. But they did a cease and desist. Hold on, let me pull it up so you can see it. They actually did a cease and desist on there, so he can't make that beer anymore.
Okay.
So that's why I haven't drank it yet, because it's the final batch of that beer.
Yep.
So I just haven't drunk it yet. But this is just a corner of my collection
I
of
see
beer.
you got some bourbon County there. You went almost to it. Right there.
Yeah. So just trying to figure out what I'm trying to bring Wendell. I know you're a stout guy when it comes down to regular craft beer.
Yeah.
Wendell, do you
So I just
like coconut?
We can definitely try the gold one you showed us in the beginning.
Woo!
oh yeah, I'm definitely bringing that one. I'm bringing that one without a doubt. I just probably put a bunch of stuff in my book bag, in my backpack tonight, and I just bring it down there.
Nah.
When you coming to
Oh boy,
Chicago?
who, me?
Yeah.
I got it. Me and Tyler got to figure that one out.
September 30th.
No,
September
September 30th. I'll be in St. Louis.
Gotcha.
STL? All right. Well,
Yeah, I'll be at Side Projects anniversary.
Nice.
all right.
Good.
Abrasive will be in Chicago, and I will be going to meet Abrasive in person at whatever brewery he's at
Make sure
on
you carry your
September.
knife and your gun with you.
Not in Illinois. I'm not gonna.
Illinois, you
I'm
can
fucking with
also you can do a
I'm
carry
fucking with
and
Tyler.
conceal, but at any brewery that he goes to, he'll never have to worry about that.
I'm not
Well,
worried yet.
I can't carry concealed in Chicago unless I can get a Chicago concealed license.
Then don't carry it. Like literally, Chicago is so fucking safe
You finally woke up?
that people don't even understand. Like,
What are you gonna
and I'm
eat?
not saying that and like saying like, you know,
Okay.
you shouldn't be aware of shit in Chicago, whatever. Like,
What up, Kenny?
of course, keep your head on a swivel, because shit can happen at any time. Like, that's just life. Shit can happen
But it's
anywhere,
everywhere, man.
anytime.
I just be joking, man. That
No, I
happens
understand.
everywhere. That
Yeah,
happens everywhere.
even
I'm
where
not
I'm
walking.
at right now, like there could be someone that randomly walks down my block that just feels like they want to do stuff. Like, it's just like, is that likely in my neighborhood? No, but like, can it happen? Yeah, you know. So the way I look at it is, we live in a world of likelihoods. Like, anything is possible, but how likely is it to happen? Or how common is it to happen? You know
Not
what I
very.
mean?
Right.
Like in certain areas, shit is more common shit is more common than in other areas. That's all.
Yeah, it's just a case of wrong place, wrong time most of the time.
I've
Right.
been to Chicago a lot of times, and I walk down. I walk all over, and I feel real safe. I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, when you're in Chicago, Chicago is so huge, and the vast majority of Chicago is safe. Now
You know,
to
so I
you go to O Block, you go to well, I'll just name the areas that they say: Chatham, Humboldt Park, Inglewood. You go to one of those three areas, it's likely that something may happen, but like outside of that, like it's hell of a lot less likely for something to happen. I've been walking down the streets of Chicago across decades, multiple different occasions, and sometimes you had somebody try to rob me, try to pickpocket me. Sometimes it's like you don't even see anyone. So it just matters. Like, one time you may see a group of pickpocketers that's coming up trying to talk to you, distract you so they can grab your wallet. Sometimes you may be
That's why I
down
don't talk
there
to people.
right. That's why when they say when you come to Chicago, keep your wallet in your front pocket because your front
Mine's
pocket,
always in my front pocket.
yeah, well, your front of your leg is more sensitive to feel than the back of your leg.
I just wear my pants so tight.
I don't know. If somebody touch the back of my leg, I'm still swinging.
Hell yeah, like no.
You ain't got no business touching me in the first place.
Exactly.
If you touch somewhere on my ass or the back of my leg,
hell yeah. That's
my pocket.
African.
My pocket ain't that low to be on the back of my leg. That shit's on my ass. My pocket's
See,
on my ass.
That's the thing is these guys, like if you make
Oh.
friends with them or whatever, like they'll start to know where to touch you on your arm or whatever in an appropriate manner that will take away from the sensation of somebody touching you in the back of your pants.
No.
But see, what you're not listening to is if I don't know you, you're not fucking touching me. Period.
Right. Exactly. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing for when you're around Chicago. Anybody get too close, like especially if they're like right up next to you, what the fuck? Like send that elbow out or whatever. Like I ain't talking to you. I got my earbuds in. I don't want to hear shit you have to say unless I know you. Like unless I know you, like as in I know your name. I know where you live at or whatever. I'm not taking my earbuds out for shit.
See, that's why I like the South, man. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say we don't have crime down here, but we don't necessarily always have to worry about that type of shit. Like down here in the South, everybody we speak to each other. Like if you see another black guy walking down the street, we're gonna throw our hands over at each other. Like we're gonna throw our heads up. But
you wouldn't say hi.
Yep.
Come on.
It's weird though, bro. Like I got a lot of family from New York, right? So it's just weird how when they started migrating down south and they were like, well, why the fuck are people so nice? Why is everybody speaking? Why everybody saying have a good day? Blah blah blah. I was like, Southern hospitality. Like that's what we do down here. Like we speak. And my family had a hard time when they first came down here about this shit. Like people just speaking because they want to say hey. Like not because they want something from you. They just want to say hey and keep it moving.
Right. Well, like for me,
wave at you.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Sorry. What you saying, abrasive?
No, I said like when I go to Kansas, I'm driving down the road and everybody wave at you. Everybody you meet, they're waving. It's like, man, they don't happen here. They're all friendly there. Everybody's friendly.
Well, yep.
My shit is breaking up.
Yeah, Window, I heard you say something, but you broke up. You gone?
I'm gone.
All right, Window, we're going to end it. We're going to end the live. So we'll go around them two on last words, and then we'll end it. Well, after your last words. So, abrasive, quadruple B, which one wants last words first?
I'll say first, I appreciate you guys letting me on. I had a great time tonight. Always a great time. Always a pleasure. And look forward to seeing you in September 30th.
Yes, sir.
There's always love, man. There's nothing wrong with speaking to somebody, asking somebody how their day is. It'll make the world a little bit better place if more people can do that, man. So just check on people, ask people how they're doing throughout the day, and it could help somebody out. You don't know what kind of situation people are going through.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and Window, I'll see you either tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah, I'd say Saturday. That way we can just through the day, hit some spots up, taste test.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Saturday had to be real light for me though, because the bachelor party starts at 6 to 8. So I mean 6 until
prime.
Yeah.
We give it a good college try.
What you say? When you broke up?
I said we got to give it a good college try.
Oh shit!
Man, you're gonna be fucked up going to that bachelor party. That's
That's
what it
fucked
means.
up, Wendell. That's
You
fucked up.
gonna be fucked up going to the
Wendell
bachelor
said,
party.
when he said a college show, I already knew what the hell he was talking about.
Wendell said, I'm about to get you fucked up a little bit.
as long as I'm functional, I'm good. as
You'll
long
be
as I'm
functional
functional,
because
I'm good.
last Saturday, me and Calvin, I took him on a little tour of some stuff. Even stuff he said he didn't like. He likes it. He just didn't like where he got it from.
Oh shit.
Time flew. Put it that way.
But like you said earlier, I'm a grown ass man. I know how to be like, all right, I'm done.
We took it easy, but it was like you still gonna be. Think about going through a gauntlet and you only doing, reasonable
Yeah,
1 finger, 2 finger. It's still
and
gonna get you,
yeah,
And
it'll
then you
sneak up
bought
on me.
stuff too, and then you bringing stuff too. So, and where we at? We got to drink some of this stuff while you're there drinking.
Nah, I just be like, hey, Wendell, I bought this shit for you. Here you go.
That's the switch. That's the switch.
I'm like, here you go, Wendell. This shit's for you. Take it home. Tyler, you left
Yeah,
us, man.
that's gonna be fun.
Why Tyler leave for?
I guess no last words.
I had to get my food.
Guess
What kind
no
of food you get,
last
man?
words
You
for
got
him.
Chinese? You got Chinese? You got Chinese?
I didn't get Chinese. No. I got some
Oh,
tacos and some elotes.
You bring enough for the whole class?
no.
No, fuck that shit. Wendell, you got any last words, man? I'm about to go fucking max out.
I'll say enjoy your time with others. Sometimes being on this virtual is not all it is.
Right.
So it's kind of nice to go out and meet people out in person and solidify the relationship.
Yes.
Hey,
Agreed.
100% there with you. What's good, up?
No, you in Chicago and him in Atlanta. Y'all not together. You're not there with him.
No, I'm about to say my last words. My uncle just walked up. We're gonna have some drinks. Watch the rest of this game.
Get
Look,
him,
my aunt big as fuck.
get
Look at this
get
nigga.
get him fucked up, huh?
That little dude.
They say get me fucked up, on.
Little dude.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's probably already halfway there already, Jack.
I'm already. Yeah, I'm
You know it.
already.
That should be easy for you then.
Hey.
I got another last word, Tyler. No pissing outside, man.
I'm not taking a piss outside, bro. The shit. He had this whole an HOA guy.
Don't do that to me, man.
Look, my uncle from the west side, man. He understand. Right. Exactly.
I mean,
But
I get it. I get it. It's all fun and game until little Susie come outside and see y'all pissing with your dick in your hand.
look, no, we ain't, no.
Good a big head.
Last word is fucking enjoy your life. You only get one. Enjoy it. Enjoy the people that you're around, and fucking live in love, not hatred, not anger. Live in love.
Yeah.
Be happy.
Y'all
Y'all
only got one life. I'm on my second.
Well, shit. Good for you, man.
Bye, Tyler.
But anyway, y'all have a good night. I gotta find a remote to turn this TV back on so my uncle and I can enjoy the rest of the game.
All right.
All right.
Man.
Peace, y'all.